You hear a humming, growling, or grinding from your car at higher speeds, and you think it might be a wheel bearing. Many drivers misdiagnose this and replace the wrong parts. Identifying a bad wheel bearing correctly saves hundreds of dollars and prevents safety problems. Here are 7 symptoms of a bad wheel bearing and how to confirm each one. Growling at highway speed. A wheel bearing supports the wheel hub and lets the wheel spin smoothly. Its job is to allow rotation with minimal friction across all driving conditions. When the bearing wears out, the internal balls or rollers grind against damaged surfaces. The result is a steady humming or growling noise that gets louder as you speed up. The noise is loudest between 30 and 60 miles per hour and is often mistaken for tire noise. How to test it? Drive on a smooth, empty road and pay close attention to the noise. Switch lanes gently and notice if the sound changes pitch when you turn left or right. A bearing on the right side gets quieter when you turn right and louder when you turn left. This load shifting test isolates the bad side and confirms a bearing rather than a tire. Noise that changes with steering direction. Wheel bearings carry the full vehicle weight on each wheel. Their job is to distribute that load smoothly while turning. When you steer in one direction, weight shifts toward the opposite wheel. A bad bearing on the side that gets unloaded becomes quieter, while a bad bearing on the side that gets loaded becomes louder. This pattern is the most reliable diagnostic clue available. How to test it? On an empty road at 30 to 50 miles per hour, gently weave the vehicle from one lane edge to the other. Listen carefully as you change direction. A bearing on the left side gets louder when you weave right because weight shifts left. The opposite is true for the right side. This test takes seconds and identifies the bad bearing immediately. Vibration in the steering wheel. A failing wheel bearing creates an uneven contact point between the hub and the wheel. Its job is to maintain a smooth rotation without runout. When the internal damage worsens, the bearing produces vibration that transmits through the steering column. You feel a buzzing or vibrating sensation in the steering wheel that gets worse with speed. The vibration is steady rather than the rhythmic shake from wheel imbalance. How to test it? At highway speed, hold the steering wheel lightly and feel for any constant vibration. Compare the vibration at different speeds. Wheel imbalance vibrates at one specific speed and disappears outside that range. Bearing vibration grows progressively worse as speed increases. This distinction helps identify the source of the issue before any parts are replaced. Wheel plays when lifted. A new wheel bearing holds the wheel firmly in place with no detectable movement at the wheel rim. Its job is to maintain zero play between the wheel hub and the spindle. When the bearing wears, the wheel can rock or wobble at the rim when the vehicle is lifted. This direct play check is the most definitive test for a bad bearing. How to test it? Raise the suspect wheel off the ground using a jack and jack stand. Grasp the tire at the 12 and 6 o'clock positions and rock it firmly in and out. Any clunking or movement confirms a worn bearing. Repeat at the 3 and 9 o'clock positions to check for tie rod or ball joint play instead. A clear movement check identifies the right component. Brake pad wear on one side only. The wheel bearing keeps the wheel hub aligned correctly with the brake rotor. Its job is to maintain perfect alignment for even brake pad contact. When the bearing wears, the rotor wobbles slightly and the brake pads wear unevenly. You may notice one wheel's brake pads have less material than the others, or you see uneven rotor wear patterns. Both indicate possible bearing wear before any noise becomes obvious. How to test it? Inspect each wheel's brake pads visually through the spokes. Compare pad thickness and rotor surface condition between the 4 wheels. Significant wear difference on one side suggests bearing wear that needs further checking. Use a dial indicator on the rotor face to measure runout. More than 0.005 inches of runout points strongly to a bearing problem. ABS warning light coming on. Most modern vehicles have an ABS sensor mounted at each wheel hub. Its job is to read wheel speed and feed data to the ABS control module. When a wheel bearing fails, the wheel hub may shift slightly and disrupt the ABS sensor signal. The ABS warning light appears on the dashboard along with bearing noise. This dual symptom is a strong indicator of bearing failure rather than a sensor issue alone. How to test it? Connect an OBD2 scanner that reads ABS module codes. Pull all stored codes and look for codes related to wheel speed sensor signals at the suspect wheel. A signal fault on a wheel that also shows other bearing symptoms confirms the bearing is the root cause. Replace the bearing, and the ABS code typically clears once the new hub is installed. Heat coming from the wheel hub. A healthy wheel bearing operates with very little internal friction. Its job is to spin freely and stay cool throughout normal driving. When the bearing fails, internal friction generates heat. After a long drive, the wheel hub becomes very hot to the touch on the affected side. You may also smell hot grease or burning rubber from that wheel area as the bearing approaches complete failure. How to test it. After a 15-minute drive, carefully feel the center of each wheel hub. Use the back of your hand briefly to avoid burns. A normal hub feels warm. A bearing that runs significantly hotter than the others on the same axle confirms internal failure. A replacement wheel bearing or hub assembly costs between $50 and $200 depending on the vehicle.